Yo, YouTube, it's time for the pickups video from the Wineconne show. As you can see, I got a pretty good amount here. I've got this whole box full, couple stacks of top loads, and then a nice big stack of 10-cent. So the top loads I actually got in two different buys. Some of them I paid like 75 cents a card for, some of them I paid 50 cents a card for, or a little less actually. But they all kind of got mixed up. It's hard when I'm traveling to keep this stuff separate unless you have enough boxes with you. But anyway, you get the idea. So figure 75 cents a card, just for argument's sake. But some good stuff in here, a few autos, which I always like to pick up real cheap. And then a bunch of stuff these were a quarter, but I got a deal on these. It's probably like 15 or 20 cents on these. And then these were dime cards. So I know exactly where I got all those from because they're the only non-sleeved ones. And I had 146 cards that I got for 10 bucks. So I paid a little less than 8 cents a piece for those. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I picked up. Okay, so let's start with the ever exciting 10-cent cards. I just can't avoid the 10-cent boxes. I find so much good value in them, and it's such a small cost. You know, 100 and almost 140 cards for $10. You know, you barely get any capital into them if they sit. Who cares? And especially on a box where you find more big name players, I feel like it's really worth it because it helps round out a multi-card purchase. I was talking to Charlie a little bit about this weekend. He wants more multi-card purchases, and I said, well, you can't just have inserts and $5 cards of a player. A lot of collectors are player collectors, and or team collectors even for that matter. You have to have some $1.99 stuff, some $1.50 stuff, and then you'll have somebody come through and maybe buy 10 or 15 cards at a time, which is where you make more of your money because you don't have the extra fees. You're just paying the one expense for the bigger order. Anyway, so let's take a look at this. First one here is this Topps 0 to 61 Soto, a throwback Ichiro from Donruss. Donruss Acuna. This is from 2020, so a little bit older stuff, which I like. Frank Thomas retro. This Randy Johnson Diamondbacks Archives. Don't sell a ton of Randy Johnson, but I thought for 7-8 cents I'd pick that up. Diamond Kings Bryce Harper. Topps Heritage, I believe this is. 90. It's the 65 Topps Bryce Harper. I bought a ton of these. You'll see another like 8 or 10 of these in the stack as we go down. This is Judge Bowman. It's just base 2022 Bowman, but you know, at 8 cents a card, maybe I'll have somebody come in and buy like all 12 of them. You know, at a buck 99 a piece, something like that. Adley Rushman, last year Bowman. So not a first Bowman card, but you know, released in his rookie year. Here's an Acuna from 22 Bowman. Here's another Judge. Julio Rodriguez, and this is from 22. Yeah, last year Bowman. It's made his rookie year as well. Bryce Harper, Stars of the MLB. Ichiro, the flashback to the 2002 Topps. This is from 2020 Topps. Kind of stopped buying Ichiro for a bit because it wasn't doing that well, and now I've had a bunch of sales of it, so I don't know. Shohei, I mean, 8-cent Shohei, can't go wrong with that. There's no way I would have found this in a 10-cent box a year ago. This is 2022 Topps. So base, you know, anything, I'll buy that. Love this Ernie Banks Topps Heritage card with the vines, you know, the Cubs vines there. As a Cubs fan, this one hits home for me. It's the Let's Play cards. This is from 2020 Topps. So that one's cool. Acuna, kind of the 91 Topps flashback. This is from 21, I believe. It's got to be. This is 91, so it's like the 30-year anniversary of 1991 Topps set. That's crazy. That makes you feel old. Here's a Bryce Harper Bowman again. This is 2021. So you might notice here I have a lot of baseball, which is not normally my biggest buy, but one of my goals for the show was to pick up a bunch of baseball. We're just about to get into spring training, and baseball cards are heating up, and the players are going to start. Players that start hot will sell well, and Topps just released the Series 1, so there's a lot of hype going into baseball cards, and I've been selling more of them. So anyway, so that was kind of my motivation. 2021 Corbin Carroll Bowman. So again, basically his rookie year. Derek Jeter, flashback to 1970. Is that right? 1970 Topps. So a Derek Jeter Topps insert for 8 cents. Yeah. Superstar Duos, Stadium Club. This is Aaron Judge. And then it's Garrett Cole on the back. This is Jose Altuve. So a lot of Altuve. This is the like foil parallel. So all the Christmas stuff or winter stuff is foil. 2001 Topps each row. So pretty. 2008, excuse me, 2008. So much older Topps card in there. So yeah, just some kind of random stuff in here too. I'm gonna move this out of the way so I've got a little more room to work. Okay, this will be better. All right, and then we've got Spencer Torkelson. Been selling some of his stuff recently. I saw he was kind of on the hot list. So this is from Onyx, 2020 Onyx. Never really heard of them, but actually, I take that back. I have sold one or two Onyx or listed one or two Onyx. This is technically a rookie card for him. This Kansas City Murad card with George Brett. Total legend there. Here's another Otani. This is from the All-Star games. This was 2021, I believe. Yeah. That's the Mellon and Ginter. I got Harper and Yogi Berra. I love Big League. This is from 2021, so I didn't have any from that year. Nice design. I just like the simplicity of it. Just the old school baseball card stock. It's cheap. You know, you can get a box of this stuff for like $40. You know, it's great. Here's a Shohei from 2021 Big League, and a Trout. I don't normally do much with team cards, but I like this one. The Orioles, I think they're going to be super hot this year. They have such a great lineup. And so this has Mountcastle. Can't remember who else was on here. Matt Harvey, maybe. But anyway, the foil, you know, just saw. I thought I'd pick that one up. A couple of absolute legends for the Cubs. We've got Ron Santo and Ryan Sandberg. The Yu Darvish Fire. A little past his prime, but I think he can still pitch. Sandy Koufax from Topps Heritage. This is from 2020. So I'm trying to stay away from like the brand new stuff, or that's way, you know, super overprinted. I mean, 2020 was, the numbers are getting up there too, but it's not quite as bad as it is now. Roberto Clemente. Hoskins and Harper. So we've got our buying Harper for sure. I've been selling a lot of Harper, so I'm buying Harper. 22 Bowman, just a Harper base. Here's an Otani holiday. This is from 21, I think. 2020. It's nice there. First ballot, Jerry Rice. Insert from Score. There was a bunch of this stuff, 2022 Score in here, so picked up those. So I do have some football, of course. I got Vic and Breeze. A couple of mainstay sellers for me. I got Parsons. And the key to this one is he's tackling Mahomes. So I'll, you know, you can kind of list that with Mahomes in the title. That'll help. Dion, got a few of those Dions. Brady, you know, 8-cent Brady. Take that all day long. Kenny Pickett rookie. Here's another Rice ballot. Vic, Steve Young, Joe Burrow. Here's another Dion. More Allen and Ginter. We got Soto and Tatis. And then that Soto Topps throwback. David Ortiz out of Stadium Club. I love Stadium Club. Stuff looks so amazing. Unfortunately, Charlie got to this box before I did, so he definitely bought some stuff I would have. Luckily, there was a bunch of meat on the bone yet, because I went there at like 1 in the afternoon. It was my final stop before I quit for the day. Pedro Topps Gallery. Bowman Platinum Altuve. Opening Day Judge. One of the home run challenge cards, Bryce Harper, so that would have been a good one. It is scratched. Didn't realize that till after, but I think I can still find a buyer for it. Yelich Topps Chrome Stars. Wouldn't have bought that if it was the base one, but the Chrome, I figured I'd pick that up. A Lewis Robert Holiday Rookie. I think he's going to have quite a year. Trout Heritage. Strasburg, the Orange Parallel. Not a big league. Clayton Kershaw Holiday. Donaldson Orange. Nolan Arenado Wizards. Another Steve Young score. Arenado Will to Win. I don't know how well Arenado stuff sells, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to expand my baseball a bit. Ken Griffey Jr. Mosaic. Baseball's been kind of the thing everybody wants to be in cards right now, so I'm trying to add that. Football does very well, of course, but Garrett Wilson Rookie from Score. Altuve. I'm just kind of trying to pick up chunks of players I figure will sell. Eloy, the Blue Parallel. Those are actually pretty tough to pull. Here's a bunch of those Bowman Judges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. But quantity listings, you guys know how I feel about those and how they perform for me. Yankees opening day with Judge on there. This is the Angels opening day, so you got Trout and Ohtani on there. This 86 Topps throwback, Mark McGwire. Vladimir Guerrero, 83 Topps. I like kind of the old look cards, obviously. I know I just bought a bunch of these last weekend, but there's still certain names at 8 cents a piece I can't go away from. This is Shoeless Joe, Frank Thomas, Mike Trout, Tony Gwynn, another Tony Gwynn. I don't know if this is an insert or what this is. Kings, maybe? Is this supposed to be? Well, they're all Diamond Kings. There's like two versions of two different cards here. So anyway, Tony Gwynn stuff does pretty good for me, so pick that up. An actual 1984 Topps, 85 Topps. Lee Smith, he is in the Hall of Fame. Very off-centered, but corners are nice, no creases, nothing like that. I thought for 8 cents I'd pick that up. I hardly have any older baseball, so here's another Tony Gwynn. To pick up a little basketball, here's Jason Tatum. Another Jason Tatum from Contenders. Ja. 21 Donruss. Some more of that score. Roethlisberger, Trevor Lawrence, Jerome Bettis, Joe Burrow. Celebration, Josh Allen. I actually just sold one of those this morning, so kind of nice there. Couple of these Greg Maddux 87 retro looking cards from 21 Donruss, and I like it because he's in the Cubs uniform. Most of the time he's in the Braves uniform when I find cards of him. Here's a McGwire throwback. Another Dion. Josh Allen again, celebration. I think Josh Allen off-season stuff's going to do really well. I think they finished the season so strong. I think that there's going to be a lot of hype into them. Drew Brees, Jalen Hurts. He'll obviously come back better this year too, I think. Another Judge. Bryce Harper. Legends of Baseball, Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth card for 8 cents. Love it. Acuna again, the 91 Topps. Relook, Justin Herbert celebration. Nothing, real eye-popping, but Garrett Wilson, rookie, on a score. Turner, Soto, and Harper. Soto and Harper, legends at this point. They're going to be, strong in the game for a long time. This Ricky Henderson retro throwback, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, amazing. Love that. Probably one of my favorite cards I picked up today. Here's another one of those Babe Ruth. Bests, this is Acuna, and I think that's Jazz. So Acuna and Jazz. I couldn't remember. Is his hair blue? Yeah, he does his hair blue, so that should have stuck out to me. Frank Thomas, the 87 Topps look. Rhino. Gabe Davis, rookie. I think Diggs is going to maybe end up somewhere else. The team and him are kind of not getting along, from what I understand. So I think Gabe Davis could sort of fit that number one receiver spot. We'll see. Tatis, opening day. Kelenic, rookie. Otani and his... who is this? Oh, Ari Arahara. I don't know who that is, but anyway, Otani's on it. That was enough for me. Here's another Kelenic. The Angels team won, so this is Trout and Otani. I mean, you could sell anything Otani for big money last year. Soto. I think with him being on a relevant team this year, I think that's going to push him even higher. Here's another Judge, Holiday. Pujols with the Dodgers. Another opening day, Tatis. Another opening day, Tatis. Tony Gwynn. Gavin Lux, rookie. I don't know how well he does or if there's any hobby left in him, but whatever. Dustin May, rookie. I like picking up like Dodger players and stuff and Yankees and stuff like that because they have such a huge market and they're usually competitive late in the season. Here's another one of those Acuna and Jazz. Anything Acuna I like to buy. Complete player Tatum from Donruss. Ironically, I just sold one of these a few days ago. So those were I want to say it was like 140 cards for $10 buy. So not bad there. I sell a couple of those for $2 and you pay for the whole stack. That's the beauty of it. All right, then let's get into this. These were out of quarter boxes. I did not get to this box right away. Didn't notice it was there right away. Usually I have a pretty good Hawkeye when I get into a show, but these I didn't see right away. So the boxes had been picked a little bit, but I obviously found plenty. So what I did with this was I had a stack of $1 top-loaded stuff and all of these, and I got them all for 55. So I actually think I paid even less than 20 cents. I think I'm probably around 15 to 16 cents on a piece on these. And this, I got this whole thing for $0.25. And there's actually some well, let's start with that one. There's actually some pretty cool stuff in it. I had no idea what it was. It was just pre-packed, and he said $0.25 for the whole thing. I thought, well, can't beat that. There's a Caleb Williams right on top. So, and then on the back, you've got Quentin Johnson, who I don't really know who that is, but cool looking cards. So these are from Leaf. So this is 2023 Leaf. And I don't know why they're all in this pack like this, but I don't know. Now, to full disclosure, I did open this and look at what was in it, so I do know what's in here now. I didn't open it at the time I bought it, but I opened it after. So I think you'll be pleasantly surprised of what's actually in here. Here's a red parallel Caleb Williams. 3 base Caleb Williams. He's going to be so hot going into the fall. His stuff sells hot now. And then a Drake May, Bleak Brown, Walker Howard, Tanner McKee. So a lot of the upcoming quarterbacks. Mel Kiper Jr. That kind of had me chuckle. Stetson Bennett, who of course is in the NFL already. Deuce Vaughn. Here's a Mel Kiper Green. Spencer Rattler. But then there's stuff like this in here. I love this. Terry Bradshaw. And these are all guys that I stock regularly. So pretty cool to have them Leaf draft card, because I wouldn't have thought to look for these. Rasheed Rice. What a season he had with Kansas City. Obviously a Super Bowl champ and all that good stuff. So I think that one will do well. Will Anderson Jr., a Michael Vick, first overall. Brock Bowers, Evan Stewart, Michael Vick, first overall, the gold parallel. Troy Aikman, first overall base. Jackson Smith-Njigba. It's another Aikman. Here's an Aikman gold and an Aikman green. Now remember, I probably paid maybe a third of a penny for each one of these. Bruce Smith blue, Terry Bradshaw base, another Brock Bowers, Evan Stewart, Jackson Smith, Max Duggan blue, Max Duggan base. There's an Elway blue, Travion Henderson, Spencer Rattler, John Elway red, Ty Simpson green, Ty Simpson, Stetson Bennett, Bijan Robinson. I love this, the blue parallel. It looks so cool with the blue. Brock Bowers blue. Here's a Jahmyr Gibbs blue. Rattler, Raleek Brown green. Bijan, Cameron Ward gold, Spencer base, and at that Quentin Johnston that was on the back. So I don't know, what a heck of a little buy. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 49. There's 50 cards in here. And I got them for probably about 15 cents. So, again, nothing mind-blowing. I'm not going to make 20 bucks a card on these or anything, but, $1.99 here, $1.99 there. That's pretty easy. I sell one of these cards and I made a profit. So, like I said, Caleb Williams is so hot right now, and I think as the college season comes back around, there's going to be even more hype. The draft is coming, in a month. So yeah, so I gotta get those listed. I might throw these on the scanner. I don't know if the scanner will, if Card Dealer Pro will have them in there yet, but I think they'll scan really well, so it should make it pretty quick to list those. So I'm looking forward to using that thing. All right, then we got a couple stacks of sleeve stuff that were out of quarter boxes. The Art of Hitting, Joe Jackson, this canvas. Love this with the 4 ghost shots of him in the background. Awesome. Nolan Ryan, all-time greats. I'd buy pretty much any Nolan Ryan. Not Nolan Ryan for a quarter is a no-brainer for me. So a couple of mosaics there. I got this cool Ichiro from Gypsy. Aaron Judge out of Big League. It's a Lewis Robert foil refractor. The old 87 tops. Bought a bunch of Lewis Robert stuff. I think I know he had a good season last year and people kind of forgot about him. But I think that might turn around a little bit. Aficionado Trout. Josh Hamilton Topps Chrome Refractor, and this is older. This is from 2010. He's with the Rangers, so that was a pretty good buy in a quarter box. Luca, just the base. Well, it's the blue, so it's like a retail parallel. Cal Ripken Mojo Refractor. Drake London Playmakers. I just love the Playmakers inserts, so I buy them, even if it's not the best name player. I mean, Drake London's good. This was his rookie year, I believe, 23, yeah. Nice refractor color to them, and I remember the 90s Playmakers inserts, and they were amazing. There's a pretty sweet Roberto Clemente out of, this is 2013 top, so again, we're looking at, is it 13? No, 23, so this is newer. But I think it's supposed to look like the 2013 top. I don't know. Anyway, Clemente stuff does really well for me. Elite Series, Randall Cunningham stuff does well. A LeBron base. I mean, 23, 24. At this point, I think I'm just gonna, any LeBron I would find in a quarter box, I would just buy. He's got to be done pretty soon. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. He holds the scoring record. Like, there's all this legit stuff for him to be more expensive than what he is. Thought this was cool. J.K. Dobbins Prism Black rookie. It's not the silver or anything, but the blacks, they're like one per mega box. They were tough to pull. I had bought some of this wax back then from 2020, and J.K. Dobbins is good, and he's on a good team. So I was happy to find that. Tim Tebow, 23 Donruss. Tebow stuff, of course, does well. Didn't find a ton of Jordan Love at this show, not shocking, especially being in Wisconsin, but I did find this 2022 score. So for a quarter, picked that up, trying to build some Jordan Love stuff. I think he's legit and going to be around for quite a while. Here's a Shaq tribute out of premium stock. Nice chrome Shaq there, and one of these Nolan Ryan Express cards. There's like a whole set of those. There's like 50 cards. You don't want to pay a lot for those. They don't have great resale, but at 15 cents, I believe it was a decent buy. Lisa Leslie, a legend in the WNBA from 2023 Prism, so it's newer. Chipper, my man Chipper. Just Stadium Club is just the best. I mean, how can you look at that and not enjoy that card? So anyway, that's this is 2023, so this is a brand new, or newer, I should say, Stadium Club release. Tony Gwynn. Here's a Shaq Luminance out of Chronicles. Look at how young he is. Young and skinny. Here's a Hank Aaron out of Allen and Ginter. I think this is a little bit older too. No, it's 2023. I keep thinking they're older releases and they're like brand new cards. Amon-Ra St. Brown rookie. He had such a great season this year. I think he'll come back strong. So, and I sold a ton of his rookies, so why not pick that up for 15 cents? Acuna Jr. Kings. Love Diamond Kings. Otani Maestros. I just picked one of these up last week at Appleton show, but again, Otani's 15 cents. Can't beat that. Luis Robert. The hashtag parallel. Trending is what it's called. But it's the pink fireworks version too. So there's like all kinds of parallel-y stuff going on that one. Tristan Casas rookie, refractor out of Tops, 23 Tops. Sold a lot of his stuff last year. Don't know much about him, but a silver Ben Roethlisberger. Another Clemente. This is out of 23 Tops. Sort of retro card. Here's Ricky Henderson, pink ice. This one I thought was really interesting. This guy is quite a famous artist at this point. He does a lot with different baseball card projects. His name is Ermsey. This is from 2023, so it's brand new too. But I love the design behind it. People love his renditions of the baseball cards. His Project 77, whatever that project thing was called, with all the art cards, his stuff was selling the best. So I don't know. I liked that. I thought that was fun. Here's a Steph Curry, just a select base, the blue retail. Any Mahomes for 15 cents, I will certainly buy it. Prestige, and I love this year's Prestige. It's one of my favorite card designs of the year. Joe Green, Mean Joe Green, blue reactive. Darryl Strawberry refractor. And this is from 22 Topps Chrome. The old throwback design, just nice looking card. Strawberry stuff hasn't sold super strong for me, but a refractor like that I think will do well. Prestige, Cunningham. Sears Prestige just blew my mind. It was so good. Lamar Jackson, pink. Joe Burrow, elitist, with a nice refractor finish on that. So a lot of these cannot be scanned, of course. LeBron Chronicles, again, just base LeBron, 15 cents. Like, I gotta buy all of them at this point. I think, and I don't think there's going to be cards of him made when he's done because of his exclusive contract. So, kind of like Jordan, once he retires, that's going to be it. Ripken Blueprints out of Prism, really cool looking card. Red Camo or Red, I don't know what this parallel is called, but anyway, Lawrence Taylor. Lawrence Taylor stuff sells pretty well for me. Jason Dominguez, Pink Ice. It's going to be quite a bit of talk as we're approaching the season here. So Bowman Chrome is also as well. This Hank Aaron Topps Gold Label, love this card. Topps Gold Label is, I'm glad it's back because it was such a great product. I'm looking forward to some more Topps football products once that license changes over. Kyron Williams out of Select Draft. Been selling a bunch of his rookie stuff lately. This is the blue retail. It's just a concourse, but I figured, for 15 cents, I'm sure I can get at least $2, $3 out of that. Tyreek Hill celebration, him doing his flip in the end zone there. Aaron Rodgers teal. Immortals, Marv Levy. I thought this was pretty cool. Don't see a lot of Marv Levy cards. Another Pickett rookie. Paid a little more for this one than the last one. Chase and Burrow, green. Other contenders. Josh Allen, Prism Draft. Powerhouse McCaffrey. Gallery, Mark McGuire, Printer's Proof. So it's that nice little more limited parallel there. Ripken, love this. Very classic. And this is from 23 Tops, I think, too. Yeah. I'm not sure what year this is based off of, but really cool design. I love this card. That year of Topps design. Did find an Ellie De La Cruz in there. I own no Ellie De La Cruz, and he was so hot last year. So, thought 15 cents I had to pick that up. 2023 Prism. So we'll see. I'm sure that can do a couple bucks. I think this kid's gonna matter. He's pretty good, and now with Marvin Harrison Jr. leaving, he's gonna be the focus at Ohio State. So I'm trying to buy some of these college guys that are going to be hyped when we start getting to the college season this summer. But anyway, this is Brandon Innes with Ohio State, and it's the pink parallel. I don't think it's the photo variation. I'll have to check. I believe this is just the regular picture. Actually, I think I have another one in here somewhere. These actually do pretty well for me, these fantasy cards. It's got CeeDee Lamb, Josh Allen, Leonard Fournette. Fournette probably not as big a deal, but there's a CeeDee Lamb and a Josh Allen market, so you're kind of appealing to multiple collectors potentially with that type of thing. I always thought multiple player cards were a dead issue and they didn't sell, but I've been proven wrong quite a bit about that. So I'm picking up more of them. Justin Jefferson, Photogenic. This is the pink parallel. Justin Jefferson that's a huge seller. David Robinson, Flux. This is the Hyper, the Wave, or whatever Prism. I like this one, Fred Warner. I don't have much Fred Warner stuff, and he's so good on that defense. And I think San Francisco is going to keep being relevant for a while, and he's going to play for a while. So I thought I'd pick this up. It's pink, so it is a Prism. Anyway, that's I think my first Fred Warner purchase ever. Operation Detonation, Herbert. His stuff's down a little bit because he didn't play as well last year, but I think he'll come back and have a decent year. Green Prism, Dominique Wilkins. Another Lewis Robert, the Beam Team. Revolution. I've bought some Revolution base before, and they look so nice, and I think the licensing part doesn't matter as much on a card that looks cool like this. You don't really even notice there's no logos on it, but this is Ronald Acuna Jr., so of course I had to pick that up. Josh Jung, rookie. I mean, they won the World Series. He's kind of up and coming to be the star on that team. He collects cards, which I think is pretty cool. He's been at card shows. He was just at the Dallas card show this last go round, and I love the 86 tops design, or 88 tops, excuse me, design, refractor. Like, I don't know, thought that was a good one to pick up. A Sidney Crosby out of SP Authentic. Don't buy a lot of hockey, but I know Sidney Crosby. Same here. I don't buy a lot of UFC, but I've sold a lot of Amanda Nunez. I like this kind of wave prism look. I thought that would do pretty well. All right, a Bobby Witt Jr. rookie out of Prism. He's hot right now with his big contract and everything. There's another Kings Acuna. Pedro Martinez orange foil. Oops. And we've got George Brett from Absolute, Hallworthy. This has to be, oh, this is 22. But this was a bit older too. But I just have to have resolved that these are all newer cards. Gwyn Mini. Got a Ginter, and this is from 21, so a couple years ago at least. Headley Rushman, Bowman Chrome from last year, so his rookie season last year. Love this. We have Liftoff, Tops Fire, the gold. I've sold quite a few different cards of players from this set, and I think they're amazing, and they go for good money, so there's all that. And this is Acuna, so one of the best names in baseball. A couple more Acuna. These are just the like Acuna tribute cards. Or the last few years, I was really excited to see this. I don't know how well this is going to do, but Nolan Ryan Gold Mojo. And let's see, this is from 2022, but really pretty cool with the 87 tops design. I don't know. I was surprised to see that for a quarter. Here's a Lewis Robert Future Stars refractor, tops chrome. Willie Mays foil based on the 69 design. Here's a Hakeem Olajuwon silver. Don't buy a lot of modern basketball, but I like the Legends. Ja, I do buy Ja. And this is actually the Astro Parallel, which is a little bit tougher pull too. So I think he's hurt or out for the season or something like that, but I don't know. Clemente again. Here's a Gunnar Henderson rookie out of the Holiday. Again, I have high hopes for the Orioles this year. Julio Rodriguez. I think this is 23, so this would not be a rookie. No, his rookie was last year, I believe. No, 2 years ago. But anyway, he's quite a star now. Had a great season last year. Adam Thielen. I sell a lot of Adam Thielen. And usually it's Viking cards, so I know he's not on the Vikings anymore, but I don't know. With this being kind of that prismy look with the purple, looks really nice, so pick that up. I like to have some Thielen in stock. All right, here's a Ayuk silver. He had a heck of a year with San Francisco. Clearly the number one receiver there now. Here's another Ayuk rookie out of Vertex. Yeah, Vertex. Really cool looking design. I love the Vertex set. It's out of Chronicles, but Jerry West, legend. The Lakers. Here's an Ohtani Bowman Platinum. I love the designs in the background there. Top 90, or I don't know. I don't even know what this is called, but God, it looks so cool. So here's a Luca base. Not sure why. Well, I mean, 15 cents. It's worth buying a Luca base. Juan Soto, another one of those 69 tops. Oswald Peraza for the Yankees. Rookie on one of the most popular teams. I thought I'd pick that up. Refractor, all that good stuff. A Michael Parsons rookie for 15 cents. Yes, sold a ton of those last year. A Judge out of Gypsy. Here's a Jokic. Here's a Judge Holiday. Cunha Holiday. Oops. And actually a couple of Acuna holidays, so I got some quantity listings I can put in there, which is always good. Here's another Judge, Revolution. All-time greats, Nolan Ryan, but this is the disco or the what do they call this parallel? I can't remember anymore. The parallels kind of wear me out. I have to look them up because I can't memorize them all. Flashbacks. I've sold quite a few of these Topps flashbacks. This is from 2022, so the Paris Peace Accord is signed. So the Paris Peace Treaty, 1973. So I don't know, pick that up. Nolan Ryan Gallery. This is the foil parallel. So pretty cool there. Nolan Ryan stuff is great. This is based on the 1989 Topps Big. This is the foil, Jeff Bagwell. I don't buy a ton of Bagwell, but I like that card. Acuna Heritage. Babe Ruth blue foil out of Donruss. Here's another Shohei. Significant Statistics. Insert. Another one of those Griffey all-time greats. Frank Thomas T-, and this is the Hollow Prism. Hollow Silver, whatever you want to call it. Luis Robert Hollow Silver. An Ohtani Will to Win. An Ohtani Mosaic Base. And I like this one. This Action Stars Luis Robert. Pretty cool. Kind of like a movie set, right? Running away from the explosion. Yeah, pretty awesome. And then a Tom Seaver Blue Ice. Pretty cool with the Mets uniform, Mets blue colors. All right, I'm going to move these before I have an avalanche. And I got one more little stack of these sleeved cards, and then we've got all the top-loaded stuff. Okay, so here is this. I got a Hutchinson Illusions rookie. This is the Hobby Gold version, the thicker one. McCaffrey, MVP from Contenders. Lamar Jackson, the Contenders ticket, game day ticket. Tua Extra Points parallel. CeeDee Lamb green. So I did definitely buy some football. Tim Brown Immortals out of $9.99. David Ortiz Blue Ice. And Aiden O'Connell rookie. He had a decent season, so I figure he could be hyped a little bit before this next season. Marv Levy again. Couldn't pass that up when I saw a couple of those. Calling cards out of Certified. Really cool looking kind of gold refractors. A couple of those. George Kittle. Jokic Blue Retail. Steve Largent Silver. Here's another Oswaldo Cabrera. Yankees Topps Chrome rookie. Just base. Eli. Prism. And again, I can't remember what this prism is called, but looks cool. Stephon Diggs Playbook Red Zone. I love these cards where they just kind of read them all out. Really cool. So Diggs is kind of hit or miss on sales. I think he's going to be a lot of talk in the off season for trades and stuff, so that might help. High Life Tariq out of Elite inserts do very well. Very high quality stuff. Acuna Ginter. Jeter Ginter. Chipper Ginter. These aren't sleeved, so these might have been from my unsleeved buy, but whatever. Rookies and Stars Brady. Dick from Pro Set. Seems like a strange buy, but I've actually sold a few of these. I think there's just Bears fans just cling on to that 1985 team, and Mike Ditka is a big representation of that. So Heroes, I think these cards are super underrated every year, and actually like this year's design the best out of all the years they've done it. Look at this Josh Jacobs. His stuff does actually sell pretty well. And here's the McInnes, or Innes, Brandon Innes, just the base. So about the pink on the base. There's a Michael Harris rookie. Sold a few of those last year, so I picked that up. Here's another Cabrera. I don't really know what I'm doing in baseball. I feel like I know some of the names, and I know some, the teams that are popular, and I just kind of buy from there. John Morant, what is this one? Essentials. John Morant Essentials Pink. And Russell Westbrook Optic Pink Hollow. Aaron Rodgers Orange Reactive. Picked up a couple autos in a quarter box. 15 cents for autos. I have to pick those up. Terrell Bernard. Not any great brands or anything, but Pro Set. Here's a Leaf. Letty Brown. Another Leaf. Keanu Cott. I don't know. Vortex Rogers. Out of Donruss. Tyrese Maxey. I know he's been having a good season. I see his name come up on the cards increasing in value type list, so I like this one. Thought I'd give it a shot. Jerry Kramer, legend with the Packers, a silver. I don't know, it's a really cool looking card. I thought got a lot of Packer buyers. I sell a ton of Favre, so a lot of other Packers will sell with the Favre buyers, and thought that was kind of cool. I don't see a lot of Jerry Kramer stuff. Dennis Rodman, 93-94 Fleer, super old in there. Anthony Hardaway silver. He has certainly a fan base. Larry Fitzgerald stars. I just had a big Larry Fitz order a week or two ago, so I was happy to get something to fill in. Freehold Griffey. Here's a green ice Steve Nash. Blue, so retail Randy Moss. Legendary contenders Joe Montana. Man in Motion, Justin Jefferson. Rookies and Stars. Like this one a lot. I was surprised to find a 1995 Topps card in there, but it's got David Cohn and Greg Maddux. Maddux being one of my best baseball sellers. Topps Gallery Masters Pujols will be in the hall very shortly. Nayuk, green and yellow die cut. Jokic numbers, select insert. Here's a Jokic blue. I think this is Prism. No, this is just the blue. Looks refractory, so a pretty cool looking card. I like the blue on that. Here's another Montana Legends, legendary Altuve refractor. A select Mahomes. This is the club level, so a little bit tougher pull. This is from 22. Here's another Cabrera, the foil rookie. Duke Snyder, pink. Hall of Famer. Ronald Acuna, the old 89 Topps look, and it's got Chipper on the other side. Two of my favorite players all time. Here's a Ripken 86 or 88 Topps. So I had the Mojo parallel before, and then I got the base Topps one. LeBron XR. XR I think is underrated too. I do sell a bunch of XR stuff, but and through Chronicles, of course. So I think Chronicles is one of those better buys because it covers a bunch of different sets, and you just don't. They're just not as printed. I mean, the Chronicle set itself is printed high, but there's so many different sets that make it up, if that makes sense. Julio Rodriguez, and this has got that refractor surface to it, so I don't know if this is some kind of a special deal or not. But this is new, so it's not a rookie or anything. Diggs Playmakers. I told you all about my affinity for Playmakers earlier. Another Topps Gold label. This one's Acuna. I think this is brand new, right? 20. No, this was 22. Really cool design. So that's it for all the sleeved stuff. Now let's get to the top loads. I think this is all. No, I got two stacks of them here. So we'll do this stack first. Again, I don't remember which buy all of these went with. But I paid somewhere between 50 cents and 75 cents a piece. So we'll just go with that as our cost basis understanding. I spent $100. I spent $60 at the first table. Then I spent $55 at the second table, and then I spent $10 at the third table. So what does that come out to? 20 bucks. Spent $120. So kind of low for me. I usually try to spend at least 200 at a show, but I used all my time and I feel like I bought good stuff, so I'm okay with it. And spending less isn't necessarily bad either. Lewis Robert Topps Chrome Rookie. That was a good buy. Here's another Otani base. So from 22, so I paid up a little bit for this one compared to some of the other 10-cent Otani bases I was able to get. These are all upside down. Turn these around. Ripken Green Mosaic. Ripken's one of my best sellers. Producers, Silver Prism, Silver Mosaic. Here's a Ichiro Blue. Blue Camo, I believe that is. Yep, Blue Camo. Jason Dominguez Refractor. I thought this was going to be a good turnaround. This is from 2021. So earlier Jason Dominguez. Said Jeter at Allen and Ginter. Historical hit. Green McCaffrey. Cunha, Team of the Future, Stadium Club, Chrome. Really cool looking pattern on there. So I don't know how tough any of this stuff is to pull. I don't buy any baseball wax, but Heart of the City Harper, pretty cool card. I know there's a lot of collectors of that set, including Charlie, so I figured that was a good one. Unleashed. I love these cards. Unleashed. The lion and the bear and the snake in the background. Cunha. Here's another refractor Dominguez. So you can tell I'm kind of buying into Dominguez. Here's the Bowman 100 Dominguez. Yankees did not fare so well last year. I think they're going to do everything they can to get some juice out of their young guys. Harper, the red foil. Fire. Love Fire. I'll probably say that 1,000 times in this video, but I don't care. I'm even buying some of the fringe players in these gold parallels because I love it. Fired up Trey Turner. So Trey Turner, not a guy I buy a lot of, but Red Ice Favre. Refractor Acuna. Sold one of these right towards the end of the season. Look at this. SP Authentic Tar Heels Jordan. Pretty cool. I think I've sold one of these before. 2012, 2013, it's a little bit older. Otani with the 87 Topps look. Judge, Topps Black Gold. I love that they bring some of these 90s insert parallel things back. Here's another Fire Gold. This one's thicker too, and I don't know why. This is Dansby Swanson. And there's more cards in it. There's more than one card in this. Okay, so let's see what we got. This will be new to me as it's new to you. There's Dansby Swanson, the gold. Here's a Damian Lillard. Intriguing Players from 21-22. It's green. I don't know if that's a parallel or not. This is out of Illusions. Illusion stuff does great. And then King of Cards, Chris Duarte, rookie. So that's kind of nice. Nice little bonus. It's in a thick sleeve, so I'll just set that aside. This one I like. This is the Topps 22. Yeah, 22. League leaders Guerrero Jr., Perez, and Otani, and it's the blue border. It's again Otani. Babe Ruth, Stadium Club. I mean, come on, that's amazing. Great card. This is the Juan Soto, whatever that parallel is. I forget the name of it. This is Topps Chrome, I believe. Yeah, Topps Chrome. So, Griffey, the Circle Prism or Scope. I think those are called Scope. Out of 22 Select. Bobby Witt Jr. out of Panini. This is the Father's Day. Is that a purple Babe Ruth? So I've got the blue and the purple now. I don't know. I have to check out what the rainbow is. Maybe I can put that together. Prism Draft Lamar Silver. I think Lamar stuff's going to be kind of hot off season, but definitely hot going into the new season. This is Topps Henderson, or Ricky Henderson Fire, Topps Fire. I just sold the gold one of him for like $9 or something. I have a huge love for these comic cards. This is which one is this? This is 22. But the bazooka, like the bazooka design, and Bryce Harper, can't go wrong. Nolan Ryan, numbered out of 2022. There are stickers on some of these, but they were all in like $1 box. Corbin Carroll, Action Stars Topps Chrome Rookie. I thought that was pretty cool. Refractor, all that good stuff. It's got all the pieces there to be a good card for resale. Fitz Silver, and this is out of 2017. So 2017 Prism cards are tough to track down. Not highly printed, and no new boxes get opened because Mahomes is in it. I've said that before, but I'm trying to reiterate why I buy certain things. Beam Team Harper, Stadium Chrome, Pro Set CJ Stroud, Rookie, Luis Robert Holiday Rookie, Frank Thomas Unleashed. Love that with the big bear in the background. Pretty awesome. Bomb Squad Bryce Harper, the fireworks parallel, pink fireworks. Done pretty well with those in the past. This Mickey Mantle Cooperstown collection. I think this is from Upper Deck, but it's older, 2001. Oh, I like that. Anything Mantle. Babe Ruth out of 2019 Topps. Looks like the 1990 Topps. 1990 Topps? I think that's what that is. Bryce Harper Pink Optic. Pink that's a lot of pink on this card. Otani Generation insert. Babe Ruth Prism Old School. Ichiro Titania. What do they call these? Platinum players. Die cut. Refractor, of course. Really cool looking card. Like I said, I've been buying a little bit of Ichiro. Bo Jackson Gallery Foil. And then here's another Unleashed. Ricky Henderson with it's got that like cross-check prism, and it's numbered out of 349. Excited about that. Here's some more gold Topps Fire. Here's Carlos Correa to the moon die cut. And then Giancarlo Stanton to the moon. And this one I was really excited about. Fire die cut Yadier Molina. Not that I'm a fan of his by any measure, but On Fire is the name of that. Yeah, those are amazing. Julio Rodriguez, first edition Bowman. All right, and then we got one more stack of top loads, and then we are done with the pickups video. Please leave a comment, like this video if you do like it, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell if you want to be notified of any future videos. All right, this is our last stack here. Thank you for sticking through it. Appreciate you watching. Hopefully you're seeing some cool cards in there that was worth your effort, your time. All right, here's a look at this Bryce Harper captain out of Gypsy Queens. Love these kind of cigarette size cards. Pretty cool. Ricky Henderson Revolution. Babe Ruth Old School Red, White, and Blue parallel. Here's a Lamar Jackson Silver. I think this is Concourse. This is 22 Select Concourse. Otani Topps Now. 7 innings pitched and a home run in the game. That helps. So it's got that cool Topps like hologram on the back. It's a Gunnar Henderson rookie out of Platinum. I thought that was pretty cool for 50 cents. A Josh Jung Topps Chrome Future Stars rookie refractor. Really cool looking. I had a couple Gunners of those and they sold really well. Just to show, hey, Stars of MLB. I know those are way overprinted, but I thought for that price, why wouldn't I? Giovanni Moran rookie auto. Gallery, again, 50 cents. Pink Ice Griffey. Cade McNamara. I know he doesn't play for the Wolverines anymore, but I believe that's the guy that transferred. Justin Jefferson rookie out of Mosaic. He's so good. Deion Sanders standing ovation. Rookies and stars. Luca Dominance silver. CeeDee Lamb silver mosaic elevate. Tyson Etienne prism auto. Any of the better brands, I definitely will buy the autos at 50 cents. I kind of stay away from like the Sage and that stuff if it's 50 cents. I bought some of those out of the quarter box that I only paid 15 cents a piece for, but out of the 50 cents yeah, I'm a little bit more selective. LeBron James select silver prism, and this is the concourse, so it's base one, but a nice silver. I mean, silvers aren't that easy to pull. 96, 97 metal Shaquille. And here's another one with this Team USA. This is 22, 23 prism Shaquille silver. He's in Stadium Club auto, AJ Alexi. So again, a nice, good brand, tops. And a rookie, of course, auto, which is good. Travis Kelce, the extra points parallel. Love this year's Prestige. Bowman's Best, Bobby Witt Jr. rookie refractor. Oh, I don't know what that means on the back here. Let's take that out of here. Tier 2 slab, it says. I don't know what that means. Anyway, but a Bobby Witt Jr. Bowman's Best rookie refractor. Like, that's a pretty solid card right now. Here's a Bobby Witt rounded rookies out of Platinum. Magic Johnson blue reactive. Legends Dion green parallel, not numbered. Thought that was numbered at first, but it's not. Flamethrowers, Aroldis Chapman. Again, my Topps Fire. Trout refractor. Brady and Charles Woodson contenders. I've sold a few of those recently, so I actually picked up a couple in here. I had to get this one, 50 cents. Not the greatest brand. It's Inspire, but it's Smoke Monday. One of the greatest names ever. Loved his auto. I had a lot of fun looking at his autograph stuff last year, so I thought, and he went to the 49ers. I don't know, maybe that's true. But yeah, Smoke Monday, had to have that. Even if it doesn't sell, I don't know, for my 50 cents, I'm happy with it. Amari Cooper Prism rookie. Thought that was a pretty good buy. 2015. Had a good season, so. Kareem Abdul, red, white, and blue. Staubach. The Topps Magic. Don't see a lot of Magic cards show up. This is from 2010. It was an awesome set. They only made it for 2 years, I think. And they sell really well. Magic Johnson, green ice. Justin Fields, this is the red parallel in the variation photo with Ohio State. And I just sold one of these a little bit ago for like $6, so happy to get another one. Silver Prism, or Silver Mosaic Joe Namath. Sperry Bonds crashed the game. The early cracked ice stuff is awesome. It doesn't get enough credit for how cracked ice has exploded over the years. This is early 1996. So don't normally buy a lot of Bond stuff, but I thought that was pretty cool for 50 cents. Green Montana, green mosaic. Bomb Squad Curry, anything that's comic design to try to buy. Bryce Harper, Panini Father. This is the Father's Day foil, and it's numbered out of 199. Here's Altuve hit list from Donruss, numbered out of 99. So numbered out of 99. So I was finding a decent chunk of some serial numbered stuff, which is good. Bo Jackson, old Topps design. Does this have more than one card in it? No. Kevin Hart, Bought this. There's such a chase on for the Kevin Hart out of tops, like base tops, Top Series 1. So I thought it would probably be a good idea for 50 cents to pick up at the Allen and Ginter, because maybe those chasers would just buy that one for a couple of bucks. Prestigious Pros, Mahomes, extra points. Ronald Acuna, lime green, hollow. I like the lime green, it looks cool. Pinnacle Berry, this is from 21 Chronicles. It's the old school 90s Pinnacle design. And then a silver Select Josh Allen. This should be Concourse too, yeah. Silver Burl on a Mosaic. Silver Men of Mastery. David Robinson. This set of these early SPX cards are just awesome. They sell pretty well. The hologram, I mean, look at that hologram in that bottom right corner. Pretty cool. They did a good job on those cards, and they were really expensive when you bought them. A couple of these Gold Team Tariq Hills. Gold Team stuff has always sold pretty well for me, and I like the design from this year. 23 certified. Tyreek is hot, so why not? A numbered Otani. Look at this. This Unleashed Gold. I don't know if it's gold. I don't even know what it is. Some sort of pattern, I guess, on the bottom there. But the big bear in the background, it's numbered at a 999, so it's not like low numbered, but still numbered. Otani. Juan Soto Absolute, numbered at a 199. You can see down there. So another number card, and then a Judge Topps Gallery foil. All right, and that is it. That is all of my buys from the Wineconne show. Great show, had a good time. Great location. We were right on the water, or on the ice, I should say. It's ice this time of year. They had a great restaurant. We ate right there, had good food, plenty of parking. So look forward to going back to that show again. It sounds like they're going to try to do that one once a year. Talk to Cardboard Legacy a little bit, and looks like he's trying to do a quarterly show in 4 different locations, and that was one of them. So lots of turnout, lots of people there, as you saw in the show recap video. Dealers had nice cards, good deals. So really, no complaints. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate you. Again, subscribe, like, leave comments if you've got something to say. I'm happy to read them, and I do respond to all my comments. Shouldn't say respond to all of them, but I do read all of the comments, and I try to respond to them if they require a response. But that's it for this video, and we'll see you again soon.